Hello guys, this is Teacher Jor and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I am going to teach you how to determine if the given ordered pairs, table of values, and graph is a function or not. So maybe some of you still have confusion on how to easily determine if the given ordered pairs, table of values, and graph is a function or not. So don't you worry guys, because I'm pretty sure that right after you watch this video, you could be able to easily determine if the given ordered pairs, table of values, and graph is a function or not. So without further ado, let's start our discussion. So first, let's learn how to determine if the given ordered pairs is a function or not. But first, I have a question. What is an ordered pair? So ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating ordered pair? Now, when we say ordered pair, it is a pair formed by two elements that are separated by a comma and written inside the parentheses. So let's have an example of an ordered pair. So we have here AB, CD, and EF. So as you can see, they are formed by two elements, separated by a comma, and written inside the parentheses. Okay? So, here in our ordered pair, guys, meron tayong first coordinates at saka second coordinates. And I want you to take note of this. In ordered pairs, the first coordinates is what we call abscissa, and the second coordinates is what we call ordinates. Okay? Now, here in our given ordered pair, A, C, and E is our abscissa, since they are the first coordinates, right? And yung B natin, D, tsaka F, yung tinatawag nating ordinates, since they are the second coordinates. Okay? So, very simple lang. Sa ordered pair, merong first coordinates na tinatawag nating abscissa at meron ding second coordinates na tinatawag naman nating ordinates. Okay? Now, let's practice. Which of the following ordered pairs are a function or not? So, we have here letter A, B, and C. So I want you to try to answer this first. So I will give you 10 seconds only to answer this. And right after that, let's check if your answers are correct. So your timer starts now. Okay, so time is up. Now let's check if your answers are correct. So again, you are asked to determine which of the following ordered pairs are a function or not. So let's start here in letter A. Now we have 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, and 4, 6. Is it a function or not? Okay, now this is a function. So bakit siya naging function? Very simple lang naman guys. Kapag given yung ordered pairs, tsaka tinanong kayo kung function siya or hindi, simply focus sa x values natin or yung mga first coordinates natin. So here, ano yung mga x values natin or first coordinates? We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So after that, let's see if nagaano siya, naga-repeat or hindi. Now, if it's repeating, then that is not a function. If it's not, then that is a function. Now here, hindi naman siya umuulit, then that is a function. Next, we have letter B. So we have 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 6, 0, 8, and 0, 10. So is it a function or not? Okay, so this is not a function. Why? Okay, if we try to look at the x values or first coordinates, so we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So umuulit lang din naman siya. So that is not a function. Next, let's have letter C. We have negative 5, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, 1, 0, 4, 2, 7, 2. So, is it a function or not? Okay, so this is a function. So again, let's try to look at the x values. We have negative 5, negative 2, 1, 4, and 7. So hindi siya umuulit, then that is a function. So meaning to say, to determine if the given ordered pairs is a function or not, simply look at the x values. If the x values are not repeating, then it's a function. Otherwise, it's not. Okay? So again, very simple lang. Try to look at the x values. Kapag umuulit, then that is not a function. Pero kapag hindi, then that is a function. Okay? Next, let's have number 2. Let's learn how to determine if the given table of values is a function or not. So, paano naman kapag given yung table of values, tsaka tinanong kayo if function siya or hindi? So, paano nyo malalaman? Now, let's see. First, let's define what is a table of values. Now, a table of values is a table presented horizontally or vertically which consists of x values and y values. Okay? So, let's have an example. Okay, so this first table of values is presented horizontally. Okay? So, yung mga x values natin nasa itaas, tsaka yung y values natin nasa ibaba. Next, table of values is presented vertically. Yung mga x values naman natin makikita sa left column of our table. And then, yung y values natin makikita sa right column ng ating table. Now, here in a table of values, x values are called the domain. The y values are the range. The members of the domain are inputs and the members of the range are outputs. Okay? So again, sa table of values, yung mga x values natin, tawag natin dyan is domain. Yung mga y values naman, tawag natin ay range. Okay? So, yung members ng domain natin, tinatawag nating inputs, at saka yung member ng range natin naman ay tinatawag nating outputs. Okay? Now, let's practice. Which of the following table of values is a function or not? Okay, so let's start. Number 1. Is it a function or not? Okay, so this is not a function. So, bakit hindi siya function? Actually, guys, very simple lang din naman. At the same lang din naman siya sa rule ng ordered pairs. Okay? So, again, if given ang table of values at kapag tinanong kayo kung function siya or hindi, simply look at the x values again. Kapag umuulit, then that is not a function. Pero kapag hindi, then that is a function. Now here, ang mga x values natin ay 0, 1, 0, 2. So as you can see, umulit siya yung 0 natin. So that is not a function. Next, how about this one? Is it a function or not? Okay, so this is a function. Again, because ano yung mga x values natin? We have negative 10, 100, and 1,000, right? So this is a function kasi hindi naman siya umuulit. Next, we have here negative 3/4, 5/8, 7/10, 9, and 2. Now, umuulit ba yung mga x values? Hindi. Okay, so hindi. So, that is a function. Okay? So, again, to determine if the given table of values is a function or not, simply look at the x values. If the x values are not repeating, then it's a function. Otherwise, it's not. Okay? So, again, kapag umuulit yung x values, then that is not a function. Pero kapag hindi, then that is a function. Okay? So, the same lang sila ng ordered pairs. Next. Last one is, let's determine if the given graph is a function or not. So, paano naman kapag given yung graph at tinanong kayo kung function siya or hindi? Ano yung gagawin natin? Okay. So, to determine if the given graph is a function or not, we use the vertical line test. So, ano yung vertical line test natin na tinatawag? A vertical line test states that a graph represents a function if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph in more than one point. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin? Very simple lang. Kapag given yung graph at kapag tinanong kayo kung function siya or hindi, draw lang kayo ng vertical line. Kapag nag-intersect siya sa graph at one point only, then that is a function. Pero kapag more than one point, then that is not a function. So, let's practice. Okay. So, we have here number 1. This is the graph. Yung blue na line dito. Then, if we are going to use the vertical line test, we are going to draw a vertical line here. For example, ito. So, as you can see, ilang beses ba siya nag-intersect sa given graph natin? So, di ba, 1 point lang naman. So, that is a function. Okay? Very simple. And, last one, we have number 2. So, our graph here is a circle. So, this one. So, again, let's use the vertical line test to see if it's a function or not. So, let's say, nag-draw tayo dito ng vertical line. So, ilang beses siya nag-intersect sa graph natin? 2 beses. So, ito yung point of intersection, tsaka ito. So, that is not a function. Okay? So, meaning to say, to determine if the given graph is a function or not, we use the vertical line test. If the line intersects the graph at one point, then it's a function. Otherwise, if it intersects the graph at more than one point, then it's not a function. Okay? So, very easy lang din naman kapag given yung graph. Okay? So, that is all for this video, and I hope that you could be able to easily determine right after this if the given ordered pairs, table of values, and graph is a function or not. So, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon again in my next videos. Bye!